Digo, medio fucking culture.
It's week 1 of the 2025 season, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out, now in his 9th NFL season.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 34. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Dropping back to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 from the 41. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He'll throw it yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
That one complete to Hopkins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's a bootleg for him. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it in all.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Gets this one to Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone now. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good look for them.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They're going play action. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll throw it again. Got a man. It's Njoku. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. He tosses right to the short side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. To throw here on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Complete Derrick Henry. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns getting their offense out there. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, you're flying around and making the play.
Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. Next time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know one thing from life experience here, Kate. Those big fellas, those linemen, you're going to get a little sour look in this huddle after that sack. When you get that close, inches away from the goal line, those big fellas take so much pride in pounding it in. Instead, well, they go...
And oh, he got it! Interception! Roquan Smith with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Andrews with the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, a run for Henry. This is ahead for about 5. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens are on the move here. From the 33 on 2nd down. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. They'll throw it. Looking for an... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Running back sent in motion. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. The Bengals with a strong performance as they get the win at home in the opener. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the same.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Kickoff taken at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Back to throw on first and 10. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Setting up a throw. He's got Andrews. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's Henry on the counter, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to the air here. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Bateman hauls it in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. He'll throw it yet again. Caught by Flowers. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Hauled in left side. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. They'll throw it again. Bails out of the pocket quick. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that? Is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation?
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Putting the tight end in motion. To throw it on first down. He's got a man left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 24. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Throwing it again here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Stops for no gain and leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal. Pass play now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Into traffic, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back now, pressure on its way. Completed to Flowers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here he is on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Out of the gun, Henry. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's a throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st and 10 from the 41. They are throwing it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this forward to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Trying to run with Henry. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards almost gets him back to even, but it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns looking like they'll start this season with a win. And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They give it to him again. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. To the air, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Punting muted out now. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Browns just kneeling out the clock in this victory now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Baltimore.